Welcome to Middle Class Matters. Again, we will continue with the news item on Supreme Court Supreme Court Committee report on Adani related issues. That is on the point number 2, related party transactions. Point number 29, under page number 11 of 173, disclosure of alleged related parties and transactions based on definition of related party and related party transactions. Amendments by SEBI in November 2021 and April 2022 have deferred prospective effects and widest definition in the world on related party transactions and related party definition, and the amendments were done in April 2023 also. Point number 33, having adopted the path of making explicit stipulations prospectively, the feasibility of testing the principles unduly underlying the regulations governing related party transactions has been eroded. So that means that the finding out the truth behind the related party transaction has been eroded due to the various amendments made in 2021, 22 and 23. The further investigations are required. Point number 34 in page number 13 of 173. On both counts, minimum public shareholding and related party transactions, SEBI is seeking more time to investigate effectively. The SEBI is seeking more time. They are not able to conclude within the 3 months time given by the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court committee also is not able to take a concrete opinion from the SEBI. Point number 35, SEBI has identified 13 specific transactions for investigation to find out whether they are fraudulent or not. SEBI is collecting still data. Committee is unable to comment without further input. Since the SEBI has not completed its investigation in collecting data, the Supreme Court committee is also not able to comment anything on that. 36. The committee is of the view that it would not be possible to return a finding of a regulatory failure in the context of the regulations prevailing when the transactions were effected. So the Supreme Court is not able to conclude its findings. Point on price manipulation in page number 15 of 173. Point number 40. In the case of Adani stocks, 849 alerts were generated by the system and were considered by stock exchanges, resulting in 4 reports to SEBI. When the transactions are happening, the stock exchanges were able to generate 849 alerts, and the findings were given as 4 reports to Securities Exchange Board of India by the stock exchanges. 2 reports prior to the Hindenburg report and 2 reports after January 24, 2023. Point number 41. SEBI has explained the analysis done, taking the example of Adani Enterprises Limited, breaking the trading data into 4 patches, that is period of time, where the stock price rose significantly. So that means that it has been divided into 4 reports as 4 patches, which is consisting of 4 increase periods. Point number 42. The report set out the details of the analysis across the multiple patches. In a nutshell, no pattern of artificial trading or wash trades among the same parties multiple times was found. In one of the patches where the price rose, the FPIs under investigation were net sellers. One investing entity that had purchased for more of these securities. In a nutshell, there was no coherent pattern of abusive trading that has come to light. So, as far as the investigation is concerned, there is no coherent pattern, that is, there is no successive pattern that they were doing abusive trading. No misrepresented trading has taken place. Point number 43 in page number 16 of 173. SEBI has found that some entities taken short positions prior to publication of Hindenburg report and after publication profited on selling. So that means that there is a the Hindenburg is a short seller. So that means that their report must have been known to some of the parties who are in the trading organizations. So some people have, including Hindenburg, a short seller, they have taken short positions before publication of the report. And once the report is published, as soon as the rates have come down, these parties have short sold and they made profits. Point number 44, all of these are still under investigation and the committee therefore does not express any opinion on merits. So still the investigation is going on. The committee is not interested in expressing its opinion conclusively. Point number 52 in page number 18 of 173. The regulatory objective of SEBI may be better served by timely and sharp action in few large and complex cases as compared with fattering energy and resources in thousands of tiny cases. Even if small case is also important, but it is better SEBI should concentrate on the large volume or large value cases of few instances. Thereby they can come out with conclusions and their investigations can be done in timely manner and it will result in, say, the corrective actions to be taken by SEBI. So with this, the summary report is over. Let us see this. The report is divided into 5 chapters. Chapter 1, Introduction and Approach. The content. The context has been already discussed by us. Constitution of this committee and its report, remit. This has also been discussed in the previous summary report itself. Approach of committee in page number 25 to 34 of page number 173. The first meeting of the committee took place on 17th March 2023. Committee had invited inputs from various invitees and they have taken written inputs from few noted individuals of standing in securities, Indian securities market. That is 5 individuals and 1 Association of Mutual Funds Association of India has also presented on 6th April 2023. Point number 2, SEBI presented on 2nd April 2023. The point number 3, deliberations of the Supreme Court Committee was held on 13th April 2023. And point number 4, Committee met on 26th and 27th April 2023 with Enforcement Directorate, Central Board of Direct Taxes and Investors Education Protection Fund Authority. Apart from SEBI, the committee has met these people. And the point number 5, committee decided to call international banks and security firms like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Bank Am Merrill Lynch and Morgan Stanley. Point number 18. Point number 18. International security firms and banks were not interested in participation, citing conflict of interest, etc. So international investors and international banks have not given their opinion, even though Supreme Court Committee wanted to have their opinion. Point number 21. Committee held a meeting with SEBI on 26th April 2023, wherein SEBI indicated to the committee that it plans to seek an extension of time of 1 year from Supreme Court to complete investigation. That means that the SEBI is of the opinion that they require at least 1 more year, that is up to April or June 2024 to conclude their inquiry. But whereas after telling the Supreme Court committee they require 1 year, the SEBI has filed a return. That is, after meeting, SEBI informed the committee that it has filed an application for 6 months extension with Supreme Court. Structure of this report, chapter scheme and acknowledgements were also discussed in chapter 1. Like this video, share your comments, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.